please welcome your host, Bobby Sees.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's good to be back in the great state of Texas. All right. Hello, Huntrix. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, and I have counted, welcome to the 11th in-person episode of My Little Millionaire. It is hard to believe that I have been doing this show since 2013. That was when season 3 happened. Twilight wasn't even an alicorn when I started the show. And now look at me, started the show. And now look at me, I got a tax refund. Which, hey, I can finally buy stuff in the vendor hall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have been to an episode of My Little Millionaire before? 30 of the prizes that we will be awarding to our contestants today. That QR code goes to their YouTube channel. They do things. All right, so for those of you that are new here or have not seen the show, here is how this is going to work. Our contestants are going to be presented with 15 multiple choice questions, all about My Little Pony and the Brony community. You'll notice 3 of those questions are highlighted in white. If our contestants can get the first 5 questions correct, they will win an item from the mystery bag. This is actually a BabsCon drawstring bag, which is pretty cool. Rest in peace, BabsCon. It's dead. So, I'll give you a little hint as to what the mystery prize is. Either the plastic bag or the cardboard square. You'll find out what that means when we get to it. Ah, that's called audience participation. If our contestant can answer 10 questions correct, they will win. The first contestant will have their choice of either a binder of CCG cards or the Tales of Equestria RPG book. Yeah, I've heard some pretty good things about that game. Never played it myself yet, but we'll find out. And finally, just like we did last year, if our contestant can make it to the top and get all 15 questions correct, they will win a level 2 sponsor badge to next year's HarmonyCon free of charge. Am I reading that right? That is a $350 badge. That's $350 you could spend in the vendor hall instead. Hail hydrate. All right. So with all that being said, I think it's about time we get someone sitting in this seat up here. What do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fastest finger. I know we have hooves, so just work it out. So, if you have the studio audience website open on your device, go to the contestant selection page. You can go ahead and write down your name, because I will need that. The way this is going to work is I'm going to present you with 4 answers that need to be arranged in a certain order. The first person to submit the correct order will be called up on stage. Now please note, we had one person a couple of years ago that fully typed out every single answer. They did just so happen to be the first one to do it correctly. Y'all could just type in A, B, C, D, because that is primarily what I'll be looking for. Is everyone ready? All right, here is your round 1. Oh yes, we will be doing this twice, so if you have not been caught, if you don't make it the first time, we do have another round halfway through the show. Here is your round 1 fastest finger question. Starting with the first, put these Friendship is Magic villains in the order that they appeared in the series. You have 20 seconds, and your time starts now. Discord, Nightmare Moon, King Sombra, Stygian. All right, time is up. Let me check my form. 78 responses in 20 seconds. You guys are crazy. Let's take a look at our correct order. Starting with the first, obviously, Season 1 brought us Nightmare Mood. Then we had Discord, King Sombra, and Stygian. The correct order is B, A, C, D. Now, let's take a look. Oh, wow, that was easy. The second person to submit the answer. Apologies, Coaster, you were the third. Coaster's played this game before. But this person looks new. Where is Royals? Royals, come up on stage.
Please do. Okay, good, because I was going to do it anyway. You are going to be presented, and you can look over on that screen too. Questions will appear there. You will be presented with 15 multiple choice questions all about My Little Pony and the Brony community. If you get one answer wrong, your game is over. That's tough. But luckily, we have these beautiful things called lifelines to help you out. 50-50, ask the audience, and phone a friend. Now, I know on the actual show, it's supposed to be 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience. I can't be bothered to change that right now, so just deal with it. Now, in the 13 years I've been doing the show, we've only had one person win the grand prize. So I do have another lifeline to help you out. Second chance. The way that this one works is the first time that you lock in an incorrect answer as your final answer, you'll be given a second chance to answer the question again. The only catch is you cannot use any other lifelines when the second chance activates.
Fair enough.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
Not at all. Let's get to it.
I've got one for you. Are you ready?
Heck yeah!
Audience, are you ready? Here we go. Let's get started with your first 5 questions. Let's get this show on the road. Which city in Texas is the host city of HarmonyCon? Is it Houston, San Antonio, Austin, or Dallas?
D, Dallas. Final answer.
I mean, I sure hope it is, because otherwise we're in the wrong city. That's correct. All right, here comes your second question. Which of these cities is not a real location in Equestria?
Like
Canterlot, Ponyville, New Jersey, or Cloudsdale?
C, New Jersey. Final answer.
A place called New Jersey. That's an anthology reference. That is correct. Here comes your next question. Originating from the Season 3 finale, which writer's name is shouted as a fandom meme? And I'm not going to shout this into the microphone.
As much as I'd love to use Ask the Audience on this, just to hear it, D, Larson. Final answer.
Well, you said you wanted to hear it, so audience, 1, 2, 3. That's correct! This is fun. All right, yeah, that's yours, by the way. You can have that. All right, here comes your next question. What is the name of the hippogriff who attends the School of Friendship and who has an oddly interest with stairs? Is it Skybeak, Terramar, Silverstream, or Princess Skystar?
C, Silverstream. Final answer.
I don't know what it is about stairs, but Silverstream loves them.
Stairs.
All right.
Mares.
Sorry, I just had the preview image for the next question appear, and I forgot I put this picture in. But the reason I put it in is because if I'd used the actual image that this was asking about, it would have been a spoiler. Which of these characters is not a member of the Ponytones? Is it Toe Tapper, Big Mac, Spike, or Torch Song?
Can I ask what a Ponytones is?
It is a barbershop quartet, which is why I have the Muppets Barbershop Quartet on screen.
Torch song.
Final answer?
Final answer.
We are knocking
Okay.
that one out pretty early. This is your second chance. You have another chance to answer this question, but you cannot use any lifelines.
Fair enough.
You're left with Toe Tapper, Big Mac, or Spike.
I feel like Big Mac never talks. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the show ended after season 3, so... Can't believe that they just vaporized Twilight like that. Just turned her into a pile of ash.
And she's dead.
And she's
The
dead.
end.
The end.
Oh no, she's dead. Anyway, last week.
So it's either Big Mac or it's Spike. I'm gonna come in on Big Mac.
Final answer?
Maybe it's Spike. I'm gonna come in on Spike, final answer.
Whew. That was a close call.
Okay.
You have won 5,000 bits. Oh, I got worried there for a second. So, that is your first prize level. Unfortunately, your second chance has been used up, so you need to be careful through the rest of the show. But luckily, you do have a prize now. As I mentioned earlier, would you like the plastic bag or the cardboard square?
I do love squares.
The cardboard square?
I'm gonna go with cardboard square, yeah.
All right, folks, the cardboard square is actually a My Little Romance CD. That's yours now. Congratulations.
This is bringing back memories.
Yeah, that is the Friendship Parade album. On
Heck
CD.
yeah. All right.
I hope you still have a CD player.
I don't.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. Well, that means that our next contestant will get the plastic bag. Don't worry, it's still good. All right. So that's your first 5 questions out of the way.
First 5 questions
How
out
are you
of the
feeling so
way.
far?
I am feeling better than I ever have in my life.
That's good.
Which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
All right. Well, are you ready to keep going?
I would love to.
You still have all 3 of your lifelines
All 3
left,
of my
so you're in
lifelines.
pretty good shape. For 7,500 bits, here's your next question. This is a fan-submitted question. Folks, if you haven't seen Millionaire before, I'd like to introduce you to Joe Flash 6.7. The guy, no, we're not doing that. The guy who has single-handedly submitted the most fan-submitted questions to the show.
How many?
As of Everfree Northwest, 6 months ago, Joe Flash wrote 271 questions. As of this week, that number has gone up to over 330. Over half of all of the fan-submitted questions since 2019 have been from this one guy. Impressive. All right. So, all right. So let's get started. Here is your next question.
Here we go.
According to data from Spotify, which of these songs from the Equestria Girls Collection album has the most streams? Is it A, Under Our Spell, B, Equestria Girls, the Cafeteria Song, C, Shake Your Tail, or D, Right There in Front of Me?
I'm gonna go for ask the audience on this one.
All right, audience, please pull up the Ask the Audience page on the Studio Audience website. Navigate to round 1. A, Under Our Spell. B, Equestria Girls. C,
That other one.
C, Shake Your Tail. Or D, Right There in Front of Me. Audience, begin voting now. All right, time is up. Let me restart the music here. So, according to data from Spotify, which of these songs has the most streams. I'm going to show the chart to you on my phone here as well. The current leader with 50% of the vote is B, followed by A with 41, and C with 6.9%. Nice. And nobody voted for D. So that's your audience
close
data
call.
there. It is that's a lot closer than I would like it to be.
If there's one thing I've always believed in, it's definitely the magic of friendship. And based on that assumption, I'm going to trust the magic of friendship right now. And coming on the most popular answer, which is B.
Final answer?
Final answer. Celestia, help.
So I do have the data here. Right there in front of me had 3.4 million streams. Shake Your Tail had 9.4 million streams. Under Our Spell had 35.8 million streams. The Cafeteria Song, 19.7. Game ends. That is tough. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Royal here for playing a fantastic game. Thank you so much for being on the show. And you may head back to your, here, I'll pass you your Philly again.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause once again for Royal. That was oh, I think your album insert came out. Okay, we're gonna give it to Noteworthy up here. She'll get it back to you. Okay, well, that was fun. I gotta go to a specific slide. There we go. That was fun. You guys want to do it again? All right. Well, first we have to pay the bills. So we're gonna be right back after a word from our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Pony Music G4 Edition is here. We got some of the biggest songs that everyone knows and loves all in one album. Also featuring songs with special guests like Weird Al.
The super duper party pony, that pony is me.
Also featuring other artists like Sia. We even got songs that tug at the heartstrings.
I have to find a way.
Available now on iTunes, Spotify, and even if you fancy CD and cassette tapes. Available while supplies last.
Smell that ocean. Remember, at conventions, to always wear deodorant. That's why I invented Bernie April's deodorant. Allow us to demonstrate. Our patented deodorant technology goes on purple, then turns clear, so you know where you put it. Bernie April's deodorant follows the ever-important 6-2-1 rule. That's 6 active ingredients, 2 scoops of raisins, and 1 kiss from yours truly. Just look at our satisfied customers.
Deodorant rocks.
So apply some deodorant today. Wait a minute. Do you need a shower? Well, do I have good news for you? You're in a hotel right now. Go take one. Go take a shower. Right now. You, specifically. No, not the guy next to you. He smells great. You, go take a shower. You in the clothes. You stink. To order your own stick of Bernie April's deodorant, call 1-800... Bernie? Sure, yeah.
Someone made a store just for me. Food Emporium, Food Emporium. Someone has my kind of quality. Food Emporium, Food Emporium. Come on down to Pony Provisions, our food emporium where every aisle is designed for hooves, not hands. From hay-stuffed burritos to oat-based ice cream, we promise a shopping experience so magical, even unicorns won't need their horns to open jars. Come on down and find what you need. Food Emporium, Food Emporium.
Your food was disgusting.
I'm in charge!
I'm Sprout Cloverleaf. After I became the self-appointed Emperor of Maritime Bay, enslaving the entire population to build a war machine and almost launching the whole country into a civil war that would have taken the lives of thousands of innocent ponies, I knew I had to change my career. And with our newfound Earth Pony magic, coupled with the fact that I had to do 1,000 hours of community service, I knew just what to do. That's why I opened Sprouts Farmers Market. Here at Sprouts, all our fruits and vegetables are grown by hoof and sold at the lowest prices you can find. Stop by our store today and see all we have to offer. And for a limited time, you can get a free tote bag with every purchase of 20 bits or more. Sprouts Farmers Market, declaring war. In the produce aisle.
The ice caps are melting.
Welcome back to My Little Millionaire. Folks, my thanks to Cole Donnerstag, Bernie Aprils, Sonic Crew 128, and Stell Dubs for helping me out with that commercial break. I know I reused most of them from last year. I promise next time I'll actually dedicate time to making some new ones. Okay. All right. So, we've just finished up our first round, but luckily, we still have 50 minutes for the second round here. If I remember correctly, yes, I think this ends at 2:30. So, we got time. We got time. We got all the time in the world. All right. So, it is now time to bring up our second contestant. So, head on back to the contestant selection page on the studio audience website. And we will once again select a contestant. Same process as before. I gotta open up my form right now. Get this. Pardon me. So, oh yeah, by the way, in total, from the contestant selection from last round was 83 responses. So, now I know to start looking from 84 onwards. All right, if y'all are ready, here is your second round fastest finger question. List these animals in the order they were mentioned in the Find a Pet song. Squirrel, seal, bunny, flamingo. Okay. It's so funny that someone submitted first answer, but in truth, you were actually the fourth answer. So let's take a look at the correct order. Starting with the first, we've got a bunny, a seal, a squirrel, and a flamingo. CBAD is the response. Okay. Also, shout out to one person who just put the letter A. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. So the correct order is CBAD. CBAD. I found it. Where is Curtis Lime? Curtis Lime, are you in here? I should point out, if this was somebody on the Ponytown stream, how? So, last call for Curtis Lime. Okay. All right. So the next CBAD after Curtis CBCD CBD. So close. CBAD. Okay, there it is. Fofada? Fofada, come up on stage. You are the next contestant of My Little Millionaire. Welcome to the show. Take a seat. You know, I should program the form to actually light up a row green when it's the correct answer. That might be a good idea. Well, Bobby, when you're watching this in the future, do that thing.
I agree.
All right. So, Fofana, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Yeah, so I am from the great state of Iowa.
Oh.
Go Midwest.
All right.
And this is my 3rd year at HarmonyCon.
Awesome. Sweet. So, you know how the game works?
I do.
Okay. So, yeah, you were here for the first round, so you've seen it. You ready to get started?
Yes, I am.
All right, audience, are you ready? Let's get started. Here are your first 5 questions. Pinky's out. All right, let's get started. Which of these is not a mascot of HarmonyCon? Yeah, hi Pepper, I used that picture. Is it Harmony Star, Harmonic Tune, Roscolok the Undying, or Clawston?
To be honest, I thought C was an animation error. Oh God, is that an answer? Please, C. Let's get into the next one, please.
Well, yeah, I don't remember seeing a cardboard cutout of Roscolok the Undying. I am very interested to see how Redcard's gonna do that with his graphics when he uploads the video. Love you too, Redcard. Here comes your next question. Which phrase has become a running joke at recent episodes of My Little Millionaire? We need to science this immediately. I wonder what the answer is. This is the worst possible thing, or the answer is always C.
Well, I mean, the answer is always C, but the answer to the question is sadly B. I wonder what the answer is.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Having a studio audience is so much fun. All right, let's move on. Here's your next question. Anyone remember this thing? Which of these characters are not a real pony? Twilight Sparkle, Sunset Shimmer, Starlight Glimmer, Seafood Dinner.
I'm gonna go with D, Seafood Dinner. Final answer.
Yeah, well, you see, I'm currently on a diet right now. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. That's correct.
I agree.
I cannot take credit for that joke. I heard it from somewhere. Love you too.
Hey, Bobby, do you like seafood? Seafood!
Let's move on to our next question. Which of these ponies is not a member of Ponyville's flower trio? Lily, Violet, Roseluck, or Daisy?
You know what? I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna hit the 50-50.
All right. Computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers. You're left with Violet or Roseluck.
Well, I know that Roseluck is in fact a character, and so we're looking for not a member. I'm gonna say Violet.
Final answer?
Final answer.
The horror! The horror! That is correct. All right. Hey, check it out. It's a Little Shy reference. After Twilight Sparkle and Spike, who is the next pony to appear in the theme song? Is it Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, or Fluttershy?
I'm singing the theme song to myself here. Well, it is in fact a big adventure, and so I would say it would be Rainbow Dash B. Final answer.
Big adventure, tons of...
Well, it is in fact a big adventure, and so I would say it would be Rainbow Dash B. Final answer.
Big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness is an easy work out in your favor, but we were talking about the moment where Twilight and Spike are coming down the balloon and Rainbow Dash busts through the clouds.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I love getting the answer for the exact wrong
All
reason.
right, so that means you win the other mystery prize, the plastic. And the plastic bag, ladies and gentlemen, contains items from We Love Fine. It is some MLP standees.
Woo!
Yeah, We Love Fine doesn't do pony anymore. Love the audience participation. All right, so you've only used your 50-50 so far, but you still have your other lifelines as well as your second chance. How are you feeling so far?
I'm feeling great.
Cool. Are you ready to keep going?
Of course.
Sorry, I don't want to burp in the mic there. All right. For 7,500 bits, here is your next question. This is a fan-submitted question from Chain Chomp 2. What happened to Chain Chomp 1, and where is Chain Chomp 3? All right.
The world
here
may
we
never
go.
know.
In the episode The Saddle Row Review, what species of wild animal was taking shelter in the store during Rarity's renovation? Was it a coyote, a bear, a raccoon, or a possum?
The answer is raccoon C, final answer.
That was very fast. That was also very correct. Well done there. Ready to keep going?
Yes.
We've got more questions to get to, so here's our next one from our favorite Joe Flash. For 10,000 bits, here's your next question. If you can't tell, we're trying to get through all the Joe Flash questions. We should probably be done with them in about 7 years. Which daytime talk show did AC Racebest appear on to discuss... Oh, no, sorry, Jeff. Which daytime talk show did AC Racebest appear on to discuss being a brony? The Kelly Clarkson Show, Live with Kelly and Mark, Steve Harvey, or The View?
Oh, God. I don't know even where to begin with this, as I have not watched a single daytime talk show.
Well,
So
I
I'm
did-
going to ask the audience
All right.
immediately.
I didn't even know his name was Jeff. All right, audience. Time to do the thing again. Whoa. Wow, that was a flashback to the 10th anniversary graphic. Anyways, so again, it was... What was it?
Okay, great question.
Hold on, yeah, I gotta pull it up. A, The Kelly Clarkson Show. B, Live with Kelly and Mark. C, Steve Harvey. Or D, The View. Make sure you're on the round 2 form this time and begin answering now. All right, time is up. Let's head back to that question. This one. Hello again, Jeff. It doesn't look like his name would be Jeff.
No.
That surprised me when I saw that. Anyways, here's the results for you. Pretty definitive. 62% of the audience going with C, Steve Harvey. After that, 17% for D, 11% for A, and 9% for B.
We're going to say C, Steve Harvey then. Hopefully 62% is correct.
Oh, I forgot to ask final answer.
Final answer.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't have a plan for if I clicked in prematurely. All
No,
right.
wait. No.
Well, not only did Jeff get to be on a talk show, but he got to be on a talk show with arguably the best host of Family Feud. That's correct! So yeah, Steve Harvey, if you're watching, I've been doing game shows for a pretty long time too.
Hire this man. He's really good at it.
It's not weird. I'm still waiting for ABC to either send me a contract or send me a cease and desist. I hope it's the former.
Why not both?
Well, we'll think about that. Anyways, for 12,500 bits, here's your next question. This one's sent in by, I guess they're in the audience, Cutie Mark Coward. Oh, hello. Thank you for submitting the question. Which of the following adjectives was not used in the lyrics to Pony Life's opening theme song? Sweet, fluffy, posh, or cute? Now, if you plan on using Phone a Friend, I have an idea who you could ask.
It's B Fluffy.
Whoa, final answer?
Final answer. Let's go Pony Life.
Well, that was... So you've actually watched Pony Life?
I have, in fact, watched
Taylor,
Pony Life.
there's another one! That's correct! Woo!
I am one of two people, basically.
Yeah. You are now best friends with Taylor McArdle. Congratulations. And you still have Phone a Friend, and you also do have your second chance as well. So you've got that going for you. For 15, speaking of Taylor, for 15,000 bits, here's your next question. And again, if you have to use Phone a Friend, I have a suggestion. In the Make Your Mark episode, Growing Pains, what is the name of the berry Sprout ends up growing? Before I reveal the answers, I just want to point out Sunny's face here. Make Your Mark had some really funny faces. Is it A, a purple berry, B, a glimmerberry, C, a grapeberry, or D, a star... It's been a long day. A starberry.
Well, if you show another G5 clip, I'm out of here. So I'm going to use my last lifeline to get through at least one G5. So Taylor,
all right,
give me the answer.
Taylor. Taylor McArdle, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So Taylor, as the author of this question, what do you think is the correct answer?
Well, I've seen Make Your Mark a few times already, but I can confidently say the answer is, oddly enough, and this is not like a pun in this whole thing, but it's B, glimmerberry.
All right. Thank you. Taylor McArdle, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So, if you didn't hear that, he said B, glimmerberry.
And that's what I'll go with, final answer.
Well, he happens to be covered in 95 glimmers. He can add another one in the glimmerberry.
Please, no more G5.
I can't make any promises.
It's going to be the next question, isn't it?
Yeah, mainly because Taylor helped me pick out the questions for this game. Because that used to take me so long. So thank you, Taylor, for helping me knock this out in a day. Speaking of Taylor, for 25,000 bits and for the next prize, here is your next question. As of this week, what is the current Rotten Tomatoes audience score? The audience score of the 2017 MLP movie. A, 67%. No. Bad audience. Bad. B, 72%. C, 76%. D, 81%. You still have your second, though, so.
Yes, I do, in fact, have my second chance. This is going to be a crazy thought, but I was thinking it's probably going to be in the 80%, right? And there happens to be one in the 80s, so I'm just going to send it D, 81%. Final answer. No second thought.
Woo. Yeah, so. So, yeah, that is changing. I did check it this week. It's not up to 81% yet. Your second chance is activated. You cannot use any other lifelines, not like you had any others to use.
Can I still use a lifeline anyway?
Yeah, let's bring back Ask Discord from the 10th anniversary.
Is it 19?
No. So, what are you thinking?
Well, we'll go with the second highest. We'll go C, 76%.
Final answer?
Final answer.
So it wasn't 81. Luckily, it was not 67. It is, in fact, the opposite. 76%. You have won your second prize. So congratulations on winning your second prize. I probably should have planned that better, but whatever. So you now have your choice of either a bunch of CCG cards. Look at how many there are. Or the Tales of Equestria storytelling game book.
I'm a card gamer at heart. I'll go with the trading cards.
All right. There you go. All those cards are yours, my friend. And this book will be carried over, or maybe I'll use it. I don't know. I do like,
Put
I
it in the
do
charity auction. It'll go for a couple hundred.
I do like RPG games. Shout out to Dimension 20. Hi, Brennan. Hopefully Sam Reich doesn't inflict too much psychological torment on you on the next season of Game Changer. I've been here the whole time. Okay, I'm glad we got some references there. You have 5 questions left until the grand prize, but you have no more lifelines. How are you feeling?
From what I've seen from other people, there's only one that's been right, and they had a lot of lifelines going through. I'm probably gonna get out, but we'll take our best shot.
We'll keep going and see what happens.
If we hit this, mark me now. I'm the best My Little Millionaire player if I get this $1 million question.
Ooh, Fritz might have something to say about that. All right, for 50,000 bits, here's your next question. This is a fan-submitted question from Jessica McCartney. Which relic from G4 is seen in Opaline's lair? Is it A, the Friendship Crest, B, Grogar's Bell, C, a map of Equestria, or D, Smarty Pants?
Can someone roll a dice?
Which one?
Can someone roll a die?
Oh, does someone have a D20?
Well, like anything in D&D, I hit a nat 1. Let's go with A.
Friendship Crest? Final answer?
Final answer.
I love that picture. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, I have to use it. So, I couldn't find the specific frame where it was, but I do know that in the background in Opaline's lair is the Friendship Crest. That is correct. All right.
Always trust the D&D die.
Yeah. We're up to question 12 now. You ready? All right. For 100,000 bits, which unfortunately are not legal tender anywhere on the planet Earth, here is your next question. This is a fan-submitted question from Princess Deadpool. Yeah. Wish you were here. As seen in the Equestria Girls short Pet Project, what species of pet does Sunset Shimmer adopt? Is it A, a cat, B, a lizard?
You don't need to keep
C,
speaking.
a
It's B,
possum,
lizard, final answer.
or D, a fish? Okay, well, lizard. That's correct.
Ask my friends, I am the biggest Equestria Girl fan you will ever meet.
Wow, well, that's very lucky. I didn't even finish listing off the answers. All right. Are you ready for your next question?
Hopefully it's more Equestria Girls. That'll be easy.
Only one way to find out. For 250,000 bits, here's your next question. This is a fan-submitted question by me. As seen in Little Shy's vlog of HarmonyCon 2022, which guest of honor was stalked by the Sheridan parking lot robot? Is it A, Ellie Ray Hennessy, B, Claire Corlett, C, Gabriel Brown, or D, Ingrid Nilsson?
I am so sorry, Little Shy. I need to revisit your vlogs. I have not seen this in a long time.
That's a sin.
I'm gonna need to take a deep think about this.
So fun fact, I was actually with Little Shy when we got this on camera. Shout out to the Sheridan robot, by the way. That thing was fun. Hey, cosplayers, can one of you dress up as this guy next year?
Please, I need to see that.
Welcome to the Sheridan.
We're gonna go with the Scrabble approach to things, and so it's gonna be the one with the most amount of letters, which is in fact Ellie Ray Hennessy.
Final answer?
So I'll say that as my final answer.
So, Scrabble, the most amount of letters?
You get the most points.
You know what? That works. That is correct! Wow! Wow, that is probably the loudest reaction I've heard from the audience so far. Y'all, are we sending this? Are we going all the way?
Do we need to take the reverse?
Chat, are we cooked? Well, so far, no, we're not. You've got 2 questions left to get to the grand prize. You're on a hot streak right now. Are you ready to keep going?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. For 500,000 bits, here is your next question. It's a fan-submitted question from Meadow Breeze. As seen in the episode Feeling Pinky Keen, which pinky sense combination means to watch out for opening doors? Ear flop, knee twitch, eye flutter. Ear flop, eye flutter, knee twitch. Eye flutter, knee twitch, ear flop. Knee twitch, ear flop, eye flutter.
They made fun of this. They made fun of this. Which one was it? You're going through the motions. Is it knee twitch, then eye flutter, then ear? I think that's what they said, right? I'm gonna go with B. Ear flop, eye flutter, then knee twitch.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Well, to draw out the suspense even more, let's take a look.
Uh-oh. I feel combo coming on. Ear flop, eye flutter, knee twitch.
How are you doing this? Wow. Well, if y'all remember from last year, the last guy, in fact, the only guy to reach the next question did a pretty good job. The fact that you have gotten, since question 10, being completely out of every lifeline on the board. Are you ready for what's about to happen?
It's in my genes. Of course I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the second time, if you pull this off, this is going to be insane.
I called it out. I'm the greatest player if I get this.
All right.
If I don't, see me off in the sunset. I'm not coming back.
Look, either way, you've done an amazing job so far. For the second time in the history of My Little Millionaire, I get to say, for 1 million bits, here is your final question.
Of course, it's Joe Flash 6.7. It has to be a Joe Flash 6.7.
Joe, you have the honor of having the final question. Yes, audience. Please. We want this guy. Audience, let him cook.
If I hear any of you talking, I swear I'm going after you.
Here we go. Here is your final question. As revealed in a 2011 interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Which Marvel Cinematic Universe actor admitted to watching and enjoying My Little Pony? Is it A, Chris Evans, B, Robert Downey Jr., C, Tom Holland, or D, Chris Hemsworth?
Oh boy. Educated guess. We're gonna base this off of superheroes and not actors and not ponies. So we're going with my vibes. Screw Iron Man.
Oh, well, he's dead, so.
Exactly. Like, I don't know what you want to talk about that.
Oh, sorry.
Never
you haven't
have
seen
heard
the movie released years ago.
of specifically the actor of Chris Hemsworth.
Chris
Hot take there. I don't know. I've never heard of him. Which leaves two.
Tom Holland and Chris Evans.
So we're already starting off strong for at least my sake. And just to give this a bit more, can we get a shout out for the AV?
AV.
You guys do a great job.
AV. Yeah, seriously, this looks awesome. Thank you, AV.
And so, as my final answer, I'm gonna say C, Tom Holland.
Either way, no matter how this turns out, you have been one heck of a contestant. The hardest part of my job is to say that this is where your game ends. The answer was Chris Evans.
I have missed the 50-50. What can I say?
But y'all, with no lifelines left, making it to the million quit question. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause as he leaves the stage. Thank you. Wow. That was one heck. Unfortunately, though, we are out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you for coming out and for making this episode of My Little Millionaire one of the most exciting that I have had the pleasure of hosting. It's always an honor for me to come back to my home con, to be back here. I hope to see you all either at Everfree Northwest or at HarmonyCon next year. But until we meet again, good night, Equestria.